on towards you, and they want to like give back to you. They could crave like the type of connection that you bring. um, they see you as someone who's very beautiful but also very mysterious, so they feel as though they have to work. Hi there. So I have all the cards already laid out. On the bottom we have the Page of Cups. So someone could want to come towards you to offer you an apology or open up to you emotionally. I'm seeing this as like a wing. So it's like spirit is guiding them to open up, to express something, to reach out, to connect with you. They could have been holding back from doing this for a while due to like their own fears or some other connection that they were involved in that was causing them a lot of pain and anxiety. It's like they were having to work through something or face something really difficult and uncomfortable in their own life. They were like working through something or battling something, healing something, standing up for themselves, kind of taking their power back, taking charge of their life. They went through something really painful here, something really difficult, or they were kind of like struggling. Um, but definitely at this time, they feel this like connection leading them back to you. They feel very drawn towards you. Um, it's like they've kind of mastered or overcame whatever they were battling. They, I'm just hearing they put like they overcame the beast, or they found a way to like silence the beast, or whatever they were fighting. It's like they kind of overcame or came to a place where they feel like something has been like settled or kind of handled. um, they've like mastered something, overcame something, came full circle. It's like they're ready to come forward and actually offer you something at this time. They're no longer battling with this third party. They like found their voice. Um, kind of, yeah, found a way to stand up for themselves, put someone in their place. They like handled something that was taking up a lot of their energy and a lot of their time and not making them feel good. It was making them feel very like left out and neglected. So now they want to come towards you and like open up, offer some sort of explanation. And they feel like if they open up to you emotionally, then you will like understand where they've been coming from. Spirit could be leading them to come forward and like offer you some sort of clarity. We have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck of the Oracle card here. So they're definitely like taking a time out to like ask Spirit what's right with them and kind of reconnect with nature and heal from however they were wounded or shot down, whatever they've had to go through here. We also have the Ten of Birds. So some sort of major ending that they're going through, that they're now just like letting go of and releasing. So it was like they felt like they were going through like a whirlwind for a while, and this was preoccupying like all of their mental space and all of their time. But now they're freeing themselves to be able to move towards you and like offer you something new, express themselves to you, kind of take a leap into the unknown, like move into a more harmonious space, kind of like cross a bridge with you into just an overall better energy. So, yeah, they feel like with you, they could have a much more harmonious, happy like, flow. The energy would flow in a relationship with you a lot more. So, it's definitely whatever they've been going through is really difficult for them. They really struggled with this and they really struggled to like process this, to understand like what was going on. It was taking up like all of their time and energy and mental space. So they're really like healing. And through that process, they're connecting with spirit more. Like spirit's kind of illuminating. I'm getting this like smoke signals, like kind of showing them where to go, where to focus their energy. So I feel like they want to apologize to you because they feel like they fumbled the bag at some point in the past. They had an opportunity with you and they didn't see it for what it was. They didn't value you the way they should have. They didn't see like this unique opportunity and kind of take it or explore it. At this time, they're kicking themselves and they really regret letting this slip away or go to the wayside, or they've like lost control over this. Something where they didn't value this, they didn't recognize the value of the opportunity that they had. um, so they want to like let go of whatever happened in the past, release whatever happened in the past, and move forward to have like a new start. They want to revive whatever ending happened in the connection here. They want to like revive, bring things back together, heal things, reconnect. They want to like come out of the ending. They feel like it was a false ending, like they sabotaged themselves, they sabotaged things. They didn't appreciate you, they didn't value you, they didn't value the opportunity. They didn't, it's like if, yeah, they feel as though if they could do it over again, they would do things differently, they would make different choices. They want to like fully let go of the past and like release that, and that to be like almost like a past relationship type of a thing where you like don't really want to bring it up. Not in a bad way, but like you know how you don't really bring up your exes because it's like you're past that type of a thing. Like they almost view whatever happened between you guys in the past like a past relationship. Like they feel like they're a completely different person now. And so if you were to come together at this time, it would be like a completely different connection, and they would actually see you and appreciate the opportunity that they had and value it, and like not damage it in the same ways. There's like a potential for that to just have something totally new and different. It could be very like spirit led. They've they could be still actively working on like overcoming their demons or making peace with their demons, but they have more awareness of their demons and like their flaws and like certain things that they're battling and fighting. So they feel as though, yeah, with them being more aware of not only like your value and the value of the opportunity to be with you, but also just like the things that they're working through, like having that awareness, um, it would help them to not sabotage the relationship like they did in the past. And so things could go differently. Like there's just an opportunity to heal and have something different. Yeah, so this card is the Fool card in the Oracle deck. So they want to do over. They want to transform the situation, kind of release how things have been and let go of how things have been in order to have a brand new start. It's like they want access to this again. They feel as though this like slipped through their fingers, and the only way to get this opportunity back is to like completely transform into something new, like completely let go of the past and have like a whole brand new fresh start, like completely start over. They feel like, yeah, if you are able to completely release and let go of the past and just totally start over, like clean slate, fresh start, brand new start, almost like you're strangers starting all over again. That's like the best way to move forward or like ignite a new opportunity. So they see you as someone who's very nurturing and very loving. And they're very drawn towards you and they want to like give back to you. They could crave like the type of connection that you bring. Um, they see you as someone who's very beautiful, but also very mysterious. So they feel as though they have to work. They have to do a lot of like work in order to be able to access you or connect with you emotionally. And that makes them have a lot of respect for you. Um, yeah, they feel as though you're just like very valuable. Like you challenge them, possibly in ways that other people haven't. So they with this eye, it's like they see something in you, or it's like they see you as like the calm in the storm, or like the center. They feel like you have some sort of higher level intuition or awareness to be really calm and peaceful no matter what chaos is happening around you. And they're not sure like how you do this. There's just something about your energy that's very different and unique. And they want to know how to access this and how to be like this themselves, but then also how to have access to you because you're not available to like just anyone. Like you're this very ethereal, um, you're like this out of touch person, or someone that is very unique or that not a lot of people can see or understand, but they feel like they can see something in you. Um, it's like, yeah, they've went through some sort of spiritual awakening. So now they can see the value in you, or they're like waking up to the spiritual connection here, seeing you in a different light. It's a big part of like wanting to start a new cycle with you. And we have the pelican. So I believe this is the emperor. So definitely in the past, they feel as though they sabotage things or they self-sabotage, and they could have grown a lot more as a person, or they're working on themselves and they want to be a more stable, grounded. They want to be someone that they can rely on. They want to be able to count on themselves to make like wise choices, and they want to be someone that other people can count on as well. So a big part of that could be like wanting to heal things where they kind of hurt themselves or others. It's like wanting to go back and be accountable, kind of turn things around, prove to themselves that they are like capable and worthy instead of just like copping out and self sabotaging and then like walking away and being okay with that. With the Emperor, this person could be an Aries. I don't know why I just heard that. So we have the divine timing. So there's definitely like been divine timing in the situation here. And that this card, it's like kind of reclaiming your power in any ways that it's been stolen or given away, and recognizing that you are a very powerful being here. We also have the shift. So you could have been kind of waiting for a very powerful shift. And it's like waiting for that right moment for this. I'm seeing this as kind of like an infinity sign. It's like waiting for the exact like perfect moment for things to come full circle or to like come back around or for there to be a break in the energy, for things to like fade from one thing into the next, and give you that chance to step in and like reclaim your power in the situation in some way, or to allow someone else to reclaim their power in the situation in some way. We also have divine feminine. So the divine feminine in the situation could be going through a massive healing. So we have the emperor and the divine feminine energy. So it's like divine counterparts coming together to heal. And we have new life and stormy seas. So you are moving into a new life, literally. You're moving into the next phase. New doors are opening for you now, new cycles are starting. But in order for this to happen and for things to shift and unfold and for you to like step into that, it's been a matter of divine timing. Because for a while, there was something about the situation that if you would have tried to move forward like in your own timing, or if you would have tried to move forward and heal things in the past, it would have brought a lot of like drama and upheaval. There was something that was like not safe that you couldn't quite see from your perspective or where you were, to where you had to kind of be patient in order to step into like the blessings and the promises that you've been uh spirit's been communicating with you, that you are going to see these shifts and these changes, and see like new things coming into your life, and it's all just been a matter of timing before it was safe for you to move towards, like, I'm hearing what was rightfully yours, or like what was yours to claim, or what would be yours. There's the energy here of like, if you love something, let it go. And if it comes back to you, it's yours forever or something. You could have like been forced to let someone go, or like let this person that's been coming up in this reading, this person that maybe wants to come towards you and apologize. At a certain point, you could have been forced, or just felt as though you had to like let them go. And you could have had that type of a energy, or that type of attitude of like, if it's meant to be, then it will come back around. It's like you just like release the situation, but it could have been like an uncomfortable thing to do. It's like you did this because spirit was leading you to do this, and it seemed like the right thing to do, and so you had like an immense amount of trust that it would come back. You could have had to like almost like give up on this at a certain point because it was like not coming back around. um and there was like a reason for this, right? There was like this divinely led reason why you were being protected until it was time for that break, for you to like step into yours, for you to like receive everything that you're meant to have at this time. Very divinely led. So at this time, on the bottom of the deck, one of our oracle cards, we have the communication. So you're being asked to reach common ground to see both points of view. So spirit's asking you to be open-minded at this time, and you could be like getting communication from some sort of third party, or someone who will be very helpful. It's like spirit's working through them to help give you a message, to understand like where this other person's coming from, or their point of view, so that you're not so like rigid, or turned off from whatever happened in the past. It's like spirit's encouraging you to let your childlike self out and be kind of like playful with the energy. at this time. Yeah, stormy seas, unrest. There's a storm brewing that needs your attention. When faced with uncertainty, it's an opportunity to make adjustments and course corrections. So I feel like you've been kind of focused on the storms in your life, and Spirit had you purposefully distracted in order to keep you away from whatever drama um, was surrounding this other person until you're meant to like then come back together in a healthy way, um, so that neither one of like the energy in your lives is affecting the other in a negative way, if that makes sense. So is this kind of like divinely orchestrated thing? It's like, yeah, there's been other things that you had like no other choice but to focus on and to work through, and there's like a reason for this. Yeah, it was almost, yeah, to like keep you distracted, to keep you safe, so this other person could like work through whatever they had to work through and like fight their own battles, like whatever this third party that they were like battling or fighting, it would have just like brought a lot of negative energy into your life or just affected you in a really negative way. So it's like you had your own stuff that you had to focus on so that this person could be free to like fight this battle, and then you would come back together in divine timing. So on the bottom of the deck of our other oracle cards, we have balance needed. So know you are worthy and deserve respect in all ways. And also taking the leap. You have to let go of something good to get something great. So, at one time you had to let go of this person in order to come back together in a more balanced and healthy way. But this was a huge leap of faith to release this person when you did, or to make the moves that you've made. Even right now at this time, like the moves that you've made that Spirit's like calling you to make, it's like putting you in the right place at the right time, and that can be really really scary because it's like you don't really know what's going to be on the other side. But again, it's this like divinely led journey that you've been on. So um, it's like this whole new way of being, this really different than what you're used to. So you've had to release a lot of like your programming and have a lot of like faith and trust as you've moved through the situation. But it's definitely like helping to elevate you and strengthen your faith as well. Past life karma, cycles. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person, or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. So, it's definitely healing from a lot of the past and releasing it so you can start new cycles. We have reunion of souls. It's like reigniting, coming back together to heal. It's really beautiful energy. We have a sacred space. So I'm going to read that for you. Find a spot in your home or office that you can access easily. Create a sacred spot just for you. This will be a place for you alone. If the space is at a premium, then a shelf or corner will do. Put here only those items that hold significant meaning to you and touch you on a deep and personal level. Examples are photos of loved ones, rocks, feathers, shells. Place a candle, even if it cannot be lit. This signifies the element of fire and represents the flame of Creator's love for you. the fire of creation or purification. Perhaps fire means something entirely different to you. Use this space to go to daily, even if it's just for a few moments to ground and calm yourself. Working this into your daily routine will bring you to a place of greater understanding. So Spirit's trying to help you navigate your spiritual journey and kind of finding that practice, um, helping to like teach you how to lead yourself through these like confusing and uncomfortable times. So you kind of went through this whole process to, like I said, strengthen your faith so you can just develop more and more of that like spiritual routine, that spiritual practice, and that having that inner knowing. So real quick, I want to get some zodiac signs just to see who this person could be for you. So we have the 10 of air, Sun in Gemini, Venus in Aquarius, Mars in Leo, Mars, the Tower energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy, the 2 of air, Moon in Libra, and Sagittarius energy, Temperance. So, in the bottom of the deck of our oracle cards, we have this card here. And this is the part of the reading where I'm going to be reading out of this Hands of the Ancients medicine cards to just get some further advice from Spirit. But I'm just going to read right out of her guidebooks. I really like her advice and how she kind of channels the energy of the ancients in the area that I'm from here in the Four Corners. So yeah, if that sounds boring, then you can go ahead and click off. But we'll get some more messages for those that like oracle decks. This one specifically. So your bottom of the deck energy is lizard medicine of south, hot summer sun, rest and renewal, being still. About the only time we see lizards, even in the desert landscape of the Four Corners, is when they are resting in the hot summer sun or scampering after a tasty bug. Summer is the time of warmth and of abundant life around us. Allow the heat to absorb into your body to ignite a sense of well-being throughout. If it's not possible to lay out in the sun like a lizard, close your eyes and feel the sensation of that warmth soothing your skin, moving deeper into your muscles than your skeletal form and finally immersing deep into your heart. If you have drawn the lizard card, it may be time for you to rest. In our fast-paced lives where we feel we must continue accomplishing one task or another, we often don't realize we are making our bodies literally sick and tired. Even if you just have a moment, slow down your pace, let go of the frantic must-do stuff, close your eyes, and deeply breathe in and out. Think of the lizard laying quietly on a warm rock. Take time for yourself. Try to get a good night's rest so that you can feel rejuvenated and your creative inspiration returns. Lizard remains still on a warm stone, resting, dreaming, waiting for an unsuspecting bug to light, and then the lizard is quick to act and nourish itself. Find time during the day to just be still. Meditate each day, helping to recharge our energies, but merely sitting still and quieting the mind allows us to see where we are now and where we want to go. If we are still and absorb the beauty and warmth around us, opportunities and inspiration may come within our reach for us to jump upon and seize, nourishing our mind, body, and spirit. May Lizard remind you to take care of yourself by taking time to rest and renew your energy. So this art comes from the Step House in Mesa Verde National Park in Mancos, Colorado. We also have these goats kissing on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to see what card that is. I won't read it because you had 2 cards come out, but love and relationship of heart. Remember the love, intimacy, acceptance of differences, remembering who you are within relationship. And this one comes from Butler Walsh near Bluff, Utah. So that's very beautiful. It's like remembering there's definitely this like divine, unconditional connection here. So Spirit is saying the best way to have this reconnection is to relax. Don't try to rush things. Don't try to force things or push your agenda. It's just having the trust at this time, and not getting kind of like freaked out and worried and concerned that things aren't happening in our timing at our pace. So this is like a huge test of your faith at this time, but at the end of the day, like in retrospect, it's going to help build and strengthen your faith, and it's going to be like a huge testimony in your life of seeing like supernatural shifts and changes in a relationship that was really broken or hurting in your life at one time. So it's like having a lot of trust through this process. So you got the first card and the 17th card. So I'm going to read both of those for you. East direction, birthing, spring, rising sun, new beginnings. East is the direction representing new life, sunrise, springtime, and the color is yellow of the fresh morning sun. In many native traditions, it is the first direction to be honored in ceremony. We open to the east to welcome the rising sun each day and feel its newness wash over us. It's a new day, a new dawn, a fresh beginning. East represents birth, either in physical form, an idea, a relationship, a job, or a new expression of you. Feel deeply inside yourself as to what forms birthing might take. Find yourself renewed with anticipation and excitement for the joy that is soon to be yours. East is the time of spring, when seeds have shed their protective shell and are bursting from the fertile earth towards the light. What seeds may you have planted during this year? Remember, they are in a fragile state and must be nurtured, watered, and fed with your caring until they become fully rooted and can gain strength to grow and blossom. Dream them up. Sunrise, as the beginning of a new day, is a time for inspiration and prayer. If you are not in the habit of waking to go outside and experience the rising sun, set an intention to do so, for all is fresh and exhilarating. Remember to bless yourself and all that is around you. Set intentions for the day, feel energized, and open your heart. Let the morning light into your entire being. If you've drawn the East direction card, open up to a new being coming your way. A new beginning coming your way. You have been through a recent ordeal that has challenged you, and it's time to fully release the hardships of certain experiences, the stresses of decision making, and the pain of consequences. By releasing these, you are leaving the space within your own being to welcome in something new and wonderful. Open your heart, your mind, and your spirit to joyous opportunities that await you. Dream your possibilities, seek your highest potential. Avenues are opening to you now. May this very special East direction card bring a freshness and a joy with new life and new beginnings and new light. So I accidentally said a new being coming into your life, and this card is all about birthing. So that may be a confirmation, or that may be like a sign for some people. But yeah, let me take what resonates. So definitely this card is confirmed. Like you went through something really difficult here, and it's like the sun is ready to set on a new day, a new beginning, a new life. It's time to welcome in these much needed changes. And so multiple energies here about like kind of setting a routine, or a spiritual routine, or setting an intentional practice. Yeah, to help keep yourself in alignment, or just kind of keep yourself uplifted, uplifted um, throughout this process. Mother Earth direction below us. Origins, abundance, Mother's gifts, being grounded, letting go, blessings. We come from Mother Earth. Our DNA emerges from the waters of Earth, morphed, grew, and evolved into what we are today. The Hopi and many native tribes believed we emerged from deep within the earth through the first and second worlds into the third world, then the fourth world where we are today, living on the surface of Mother Earth where there's a great abundance of life, resources, and lessons in getting along. The lower worlds were destroyed because of war and ego, and the Hopi believe we are on the cusp of emerging into the fifth world because of all the destruction and wars we have created. The reverse spiral represents ancient people's migration from the emergence to where they choose to live until they were called to continue their journey to each of the four directions. We honor Mother Earth for her many gifts, nourishment, clothing, shelter, such a variety of creatures to entertain and feed and love us, and her sheer beauty she gives us each day. She supports us and helps us to ground. Do you perhaps need to ground more securely to the earth, as evidenced by your being all over the place and unable to concentrate on one thing at a time? A simple grounding exercise is to stand firmly on the earth, preferably outside, center yourself, and imagine from your core comes energy reaching down through your legs and feet, funneling down into the earth. See those energy lines reach down further and further until they are rooted deeply into the earth's core. Your feet now feel heavy and bigger than normal, almost as if they were cemented into the earth. Feel the strength you receive from Mother Earth. From this strong place, you can achieve almost anything. Many native people consider the symbol of Mother Earth to be a turtle. The malachite turtle fetish in the center of this painting represents her slow and steady movement forward, protection, acceptance, and deep wisdom for who you are to embody. The color green represents Mother Earth. If you happen to be going through some negative or very low energy, grounding helps, but you may also wish to lay down on Mother Earth, relax, and imagine all the negative stuff you've recently experienced melting into her. She can take it. In fact, she welcomes it. In Peruvian shamanism, your hucha, negative, icky energy and thoughts, become Mother Earth Sami, nourishment. She transmutes the energy you have let go of into healing growth as only the Mother Earth can. She is your true mother. May the blessings of Mother Earth be felt deeply within you. May you honor her gifts. May you ground to her with confidence. May you let go of all that no longer serves you so you may walk in strength and love of the Mother. So, when it was speaking about the reverse spiral, I thought about this card. So, trust the journey that you're on, and you've gotten a lot of advice here from Spirit on practical tools that you can use to release any of the negative energy or anything that's been difficult about this situation to overcome. You definitely have been very tested, as has the other person. here in the situation, and so it does look like they want to come forward and open up, and Spirit's leading them to apologize. That was like the first message I got, and so kind of trust in like the path that you're on at this time and how things are unfolding, and that it's all in divine timing, and that you're being taken care of and watched over and protected on an energetic level. I do offer personal readings if you're interested in that. But I hope that you have a really great day. And if you're still watching, thank you so, so, so much. I really appreciate it.